Welcome back to another week of this thing. Previously, just as the gang was about to give a full-on fight to the Rat King, a familiar face to Noreen appeared. Kinless appeared out the woodwork and almost immediately asked to talk to Wraith in private, oddly enough. Though a little skeptical, Noreen and Wraith assured the group that he'll be alright. The Rat King was just started chilling, and they went on north to distract themselves while the two talked. And when they got to where Kinless wanted them to go, they realized it was actually Emeralda's festival. However, it wasn't long before they were acquainted with a walleye and a hack and slash, who were both connected to Reed in some way. They also found out that Emeralda's festival wasn't the best it could be, as most of the troop was sick in some way. The group, now joined by Wraith and Kinless again, talked about Reed for a bit, then decided to head out, but not before Kinless had something to show them. Kinless brought them to the Moon Nymph, and there she talked about a greater threat than Reed. However, she also told them some bad news. Wraith had to go with her to help Serenity by becoming a summoner, as he studied enough about Alirihe to practice the art of summoning. The gang said their goodbyes, and they headed back to the camp and went to sleep. Unless you guys wanted to do something before you went to sleep. But
I think we want to roast marshmallows open a fire. What did I just say?
Absolutely.
Roast the marshmallows over an open fire.
Hey man, absolutely. Go ahead.
Awesome.
Do you know how to do that? Because I found out that that's not an easy thing to do, apparently.
What, roasting marshmallows?
Yeah, I personally am not good at it. I kind of just burn the stick off, but I mean, I think that's just me. So
Yeah, you just gotta hold it just high enough to get golden brown without burning it, unless you like it burnt, which I know a lot of people that actually like to burn their marshmallows.
I like to burn my marshmallows.
Yeah, set that shit on fire. Let it
But you set the
go for a
stick on
minute.
fire?
My mom always taught me to, wait till the fire was closer to the coals. Burnt down a little bit, so it was less of a roaring fire.
gotcha.
I just hold it at the very tip of the flame.
Anyway, you guys are roasting marshmallows that probably Kinless brought out because he was just given that for some reason. He gave it to you guys to do because he's not really very fond of marshmallows.
Not much of a sweet tooth.
He finds them weird. It's like him. He's thinking, why would he eat a sponge?
Yeah,
A sea
yeah.
sponge, yeah.
Understandable. But Noreen's just like, ooh, I want to try everything.
So, the floor is yours.
You know, I'm definitely happy to take a long rest to get my wild shapes and my spell slots back up to full.
Sweet.
Yeah. Despite how I come off, I am actually very glad to have some company. Especially since you guys come with your own food, which you should graciously share.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been eating protein bars and ginger ale for the past few weeks.
Mm-hmm. Basically, as soon as we were run out of town, I was just like, I prepared the good berry spell. It's just like, we might need this.
Oh, I don't even have good berry.
I also always have create or destroy water, so
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
I got food and drink.
I have purify food and drink prepared.
I'm just gonna
Awesome.
eat a couple of the marshmallows whole out of the bag. Not even chewing, just like pop them in and swallow.
Oh man.
You know how alligators eat? They just don't have to chew
Yeah,
that much.
Eat that shit whole.
tear off pieces and swallow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's at this point where Kinless, he feels, you see him, everyone sees him kind of just twiddling his thumbs kind of nervously, and then he speaks up.
I use catapult and launch a marshmallow straight into his mouth.
Wow.
I was gonna say I was gonna throw a marshmallow over to him, but I guess you got that covered.
I want to say, do me a
Tasty sponge.
dexterity check, because that is pretty. It's gonna have to be pretty accurate.
Wouldn't
In
he
my
have
last game, we were joking about just tossing good berries into each other's mouths to like heal mid-battle.
Wow, that's
wouldn't he have to make a dexterity check if he's the target?
Unless I'm gonna have them both do it.
Alright, this is a spell?
Yeah, but you
Would
are.
it still be...
You are
Yeah.
aiming towards a smaller target than you
it's a
normally would
pretty
before
small
the
target.
spell. It's
Uh,
like
you probably-
using mage hand to throw something.
You'd probably have to make a check using your spellcasting modifier.
20. Okay, so almost as soon as you launch it, Kunlis has like this uncanny reflex that he didn't even know he had. He was actually surprised by that. And he bobs his head and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not very fond of them. Is that how you invite to eat?"
While he's distracted, I take the opportunity to try and throw another one in his mouth.
Go ahead and
If
dexterity
it was
check.
using my
Can I
spellcasting
use
modifier,
strength
it
for
would
this
have been
throw? Just like
17 plus
absolutely
5.
tossing it towards him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Let's see.
Poor guy. It
I
was
like
a DM roll,
right
but
here.
he did throw a 20.
Oh, yeah, it's 20. Sorry, I forgot
No,
to
you're
sit
good.
on that.
Narin's like just glaring at the both of you, but also smiling because she's amused as well.
This one actually, like, you get him right in the mouth. And he's like, he looks a little hesitant to try. Then he slowly chews on it, and then he swallows. And what you saw was like a kind of a disgusted expression, kind of turned neutral, and he simply says, "That's a lot better than I expected."
Yeah, it's even better roasted if it's the texture that you're hung up about.
I'm gonna pick up the bag and just kind of like wave it towards him or shake it towards him,
No,
kind
no,
of gesturing towards the fire.
it's much too sticky, but I appreciate you making me try this. Thank you.
Jay's just like almost rolling laughing at this point.
He's a bit.
I'm just gonna toss a marshmallow at Jay.
Dex check.
Okay.
Both of you actually.
Nope.
Yeah, that doesn't even reach him fully. Just on the ground. You saw the marshmallow get thrown, and when it landed, you started to dodge.
That was me like trying to catch it. Like I got trying to reach out. It's like, no, don't drop the food.
Then he speaks up.
Anyways.
Nadine, I'm sorry to have caused you confusion earlier when we met again. It's just.
I mean, to be fair, there has been a lot of confusion with this group lately, so.
I don't follow.
How long have you been traveling with them?
How long has it been?
I'll say 2 months.
Yeah, about 2 months with this group. Met them about 2 months ago.
Ah, okay.
Well, those two and Wraith at least. These two I literally just met.
Ah, okay. I understand. How are your powers?
Well, I'm definitely stronger than I was last time you saw me.
That is good to hear.
Yeah.
They haven't been bothering you, have they?
My powers bothering me?
Yes.
No. Not. No, they haven't.
Ah, okay. How about your exploration?
Well, there's a really neat zoo in New Edengard. Got to see some real interesting critters there. But besides a bunch of rats that we cleared out of a mill, I haven't had a whole lot of time to like go out and see like what's around the wilds until I guess now that we're trekking through the woods.
Oh, the rats, were they anything like the big fellow over there? And
No, they were big, but like normal big.
Well, I haven't been too exposed to know what normal big is, but
I mean, they were like normal rats, just about this big, and I'll hold out my hands.
Ah. Okay. Wow, those are a bit big. I haven't seen them that big. Well, I have seen bigger, but interesting.
Oh, and I was able to back at the mill, I had this potted dryad leaf that was really cool plant, but unfortunately it got left back to the mill when we had to leave.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I know your mother must have liked that.
Yeah, I would have loved to show her, but I mean, I guess hopefully we'll be able to go back to the mill at some point.
Can't you go now?
No.
We got kind of run out of home.
Oh, how?
That's why we're out here in the first place.
Well, I would snort.
What happened?
Well, you know how vigilantes aren't exactly looked well upon?
I think yes.
Well, a vigilante came to our place and implicated us.
Ah.
So now we're kind of wanted.
Do you know who it was?
No. Jay will say with a wink.
Who are you winging to?
The group.
Okay.
So you're just
Have we
standing in the
said
back
who-
winking.
Have we said, like, the vigilante name?
I don't recall.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
That is quite a shame. I'm sorry to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they've confiscated it?
I'm not sure. I was passed out at the time, so I'll look to Jay to explain more.
Yeah, we don't know what they've done inside the place. We weren't there. We immediately ran.
Yeah, I think as far as we know, like, the vigilante came to us and just basically told us that they were being chased, so we had to leave. That's what I understood.
That's a shame. I'm sorry to hear.
Mhm.
Perhaps if you're not welcomed over there, maybe I could get it for you.
What was the name of the town that our mill was in? Because it was like just south?
It was like
Aberton?
southwest. Yeah, Aberton.
Yeah, Averton. You'd be willing to go to Averton and pick up the stuff that we had to leave behind there?
Of course. I just need directions.
Yeah.
Well- That's a true
Where are we again?
Yeah, where are we right now? Out on the map
We
you
sort
gave
of
us.
just got like teleported to the middle of the woods.
Yeah, like just south.
Which woods?
I think we're southeast of I literally just said the name of the town, New Edengard. So it'd be basically just west-ish of where we are.
Left-ish?
West-ish,
West-ish.
which is still left-ish.
On a map.
I'll just bring out a map.
Are we in the wood? Are we in the woods by Wellington, or the ones underneath New Edengard?
Is this a player question?
Yes.
By you are closer to on the right side of the mountains.
Okay, so we're in the woods under New Edengard then.
Yep.
All right. And I believe our current plan is to get to Battle East. That's quite a distance.
Yeah.
Depending on where we are in the woods, we might need to, find a hot down the road or something and hitchhike. Unless any of you
Well,
guys
that
have
was
a motorcycle.
just Battle East was just like a general idea of a direction to go, just because I know people there, but now I know a person here. So
Kenlis brings out a enormous map that is pretty thick as to not to get easily ruined.
nice.
And
Probably pretty waterproof too.
yeah, pretty useful. And there you guys are, approximately.
Yeah.
Right over here, just in case.
Mm-hmm. I guess we're heading in the direction of Autumnsea would be the next town if we're still heading down to Battle East.
Yep. There is a little bit of distortion, just as like player information. There's a little bit of a distortion in the map. So the map kind of curves like this. So there's like a kind of an arch going. So New Edengard would kind of Battle East is still to the east. However, it's just a little bit more to the south.
Okay.
The angle isn't like huge or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you guys know.
That's like 400 miles by the looks of it.
Yeah. Approximately each hex is about 1 day's worth of travel. So in about, I think, 8 days I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In about a week or so, you guys can get there on foot.
Yeah.
I did my own calculations, so I will just say it's about
Okay.
each.
That's not terrible time.
Mm-hmm. But also, we could head to Autumnsea and see what we can find there as far as resources.
Yeah, that thing's only like a day or two away?
Yeah.
All right. I suppose we have the path laid out ahead of us. I'm going to finish this marshmallow, go to bed. Yes. And do nothing suspicious or and do nothing suspicious whatsoever. Good night.
Okay.
You know that one image of where it's the Walter dog staring at the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a walleye is doing at you, Mr. Hack and Slash. Nothing suspicious. Sure.
It's at this point where Julius is actually just asleep at this point. He is
I have
knocked out like a baby.
a question.
Yeah.
So the conversations that happened in the roleplay in between session chat on Discord. Is all of this discussion happening before that conversation?
I'd assume so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just get out of the hammock and have marshmallows for a bit before going back in the hammock.
Yeah, unless anyone wants to do anything else, we can start the following day.
Okay.
So
I've already got my long rest stuff back up.
sweet.
So
Yeah, everyone take a long rest. All your shit is replenished. Hopefully you're all good and healthy.
I meditate on top of this rock.
Of course you do. So you guys wake up, and it's at this point you realize that Kinless has actually traveled a little bit. He went, anyone that woke up early in the morning, so like Jay, you would know that he went over here to where the rat is, started petting, talking to it. But yeah.
okay.
I can kind of see him in between the trees.
Yeah.
I mean, you were the one that was jumped by the rat, so you should know that area pretty well.
Exactly. Gotta be careful, man.
Wander off, get attacked by rats.
So, what do you guys want to do with downtime, do you guys want to hold on to it for a little bit longer, or do you guys want to start using it?
So, like, from the options you gave us in between games, there's not a lot we can do in the woods.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I can like target practice with my thorn whip on a tree.
The poor trees in the woods all being attacked by us.
Yeah, I'll pick one of the dead trees, like this spindly thing over here.
Or the thorny one.
Mm-hmm. Or the one that's just fallen across the path.
True.
Well, if we're doing like the multiple days worth of travel, I will work on my spell casting, like I discussed with you.
Cool. So, you guys want to travel to?
Yes.
Somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
Autumnsea, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Someone make me a bug. I think it was like... There's no navigation. What was the fucking word?
Survival?
Survival. That's one. Yep. Thank you. Someone make me
Survival
survival.
check.
That sounds like a marine check.
Yeah. Oh, although Walleye did pretty good there.
You can still roll.
Nope.
Yeah,
+5 and I got a 7.
Listen, I just come from this direction.
pretty much, yeah.
Let that like line up with my outsider background.
Yeah, while I just came from this general direction, so he kind of knows the way around here. Give me 1 second. Doo-doo-doo. So, I'm gonna have you guys do one day at a time. That's one day. Anything happens, someone roll me a d20. I'm gonna choose. Hack and slash. Make me a d20.
Well.
Nothing happens.
Oh, wow.
And we'll just say you guys arrive at like 12 p.m. that day. But,
But do you have a map of Autumnsea?
I do.
Walleye has their hood up and their head down.
While I
Okay,
make me, or give me a d20.
Who's giving you a d20?
You.
Oh, sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do this. So, alright, so as you guys are... Oh, that is the wrong map. Okay, so as you guys are nearing what you hope to be Autumnsea, you arrive, you are going down a road, and you see a couple people at the very end. And they seem to be Kenku. You see a group of... How many was it? You see 2 Kenku just walking down the path. And
Okay.
as soon as they see you, they quickly start running at you.
like, do they have their like weapons pulled or anything
No.
as they're running towards us?
They just seem to be sprinting.
I'll just sort of like give a friendly wave, like, hello?
They stop immediately, and they both look at each other. They look back at you, and they just say, almost sounding exactly like you, Noreen, they say, hello.
Hi, can we help you at all?
They look back at each other. They look at you guys. Help.
Okay.
You need help?
With what?
They look back at each other. This time for a little bit longer, they turn around completely, and they seem to be murdering, murmuring at each other.
Murdering each other.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
I'm
just start
gonna...
stabbing each other right in the road.
They turn back and they say, help.
Is this going to be another berry lady situation?
I don't know. I just rolled.
Okay,
10.
I'm gonna look. Okay, I'm gonna try to, look around to see if anyone's, hiding or approaching us. I know how ambushes work.
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
20.
20. You're looking around, and you actually do see a few Kenkus. There's notably one on this tree, over here, and there is another one right here.
Okay, so I can only see them. I don't see, what they're doing or anything?
Not clearly. You do know that they're there, though.
Okay. I'll point out to those two trees, then to those two tent two in front of us and be like, they with you?
They look at each other. They look back at the trees you pointed at. And they immediately look back at you guys. They start waving their arms. And then they're running back.
I am equipping my shield.
And then you see them kind of just disperse a little bit.
Crap, it's an ambush.
You kind of hear them
How
talking
large
to
were
each
they?
other, but you can't really make out what they're saying.
Question: how tall were they?
They are 3 feet tall. They're short guys.
Perfect. I know what I'm gonna do then. When it comes down to it.
Just because I can, I'm gonna cast what's it called? The magic sight.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just to see if any of them are magically inclined.
I'm totally I'm hopping behind this tree and taking cover.
Cool. You don't sense anything immediately nearby.
It's like, here, I'll turn to the group, just like, let's just proceed cautiously and prepare for a fight, but see if we can just head on through.
Actually, can I make a stealth check to be stealthy
Go ahead, yeah.
and hidden? Oh, I must have stepped on a twig.
You were trying to be stealthy, but with your puffy coat, it's a little hard.
Dang, I'm a bit more puffy than I anticipated for these woods.
Kinless should be here.
Mhm.
He's gonna be pretty much right behind you guys.
I'm gonna prepare an entangle, just have it ready to go in case we get in case they start attacking.
Gotcha. When you guys get to over there, these Kenkus go back to the trail. They start waving their hands, and then they start pointing at the tree. Help!
Help with what?
They start panicking, and they go up to the trees, and they just start screaming help.
Okay, so now that we're closer, seeing that, looking at the Kenkus in the trees, do they look like stuck or in any sort of danger?
They do look stuck. Rather, instead of stuck, they kind of just seem almost motionless.
What? Okay, I'm gonna, cautiously approach closer until the point I can get a clear sight on, what's actually going on. With
Yeah,
them in
can
the
I look to see if there's anything weird around the I'll say the upper tree since he's looking up the lower one.
Yeah, roll me perception. Actually, you guys are close enough. 18 works too. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly interesting about the tree, but the Kenku in particular, he seems like almost motionless. Like he is hugging that tree for his life. It seems like.
Okay.
I'll walk up to this Kinku and I'll be like, too tall?
Tall.
How high up is he?
It's like he's up like 15 feet.
Okay.
What is the range on this?
So,
60.
I'm just gonna walk up this tree. I can do that because that's one of my powers.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'll just look at the Kenku up in the tree while I'm there and be like really examining the situation more. Does he look like he's afraid of heights?
So you're right up next to this Kenku.
Yep.
You're looking at his eyes, and they just seem almost dead.
What? Almost dead?
Like, no pupils.
Something's definitely not right. Is this like a form of a charm or something? Maybe some dryads or other monsters
didn't-
have charmed them.
Okay.
Can I see if there's any can I make an Arcana check or nature or something to see if I know what's going on?
You can.
All right, which one? Arcana or nature?
Arcana. You, Narian, however, on your tree, you don't
Mm-hmm.
notice anything like that. Same to you, Hagen.
Yeah, because I casted detect magic, so that would still be up
Yeah.
if there's anything magic going on.
You can tell for sure that there isn't anything magical happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you talk?
I have a way I can get them down, actually.
This Kenku, right above him, the one right here, he says, Kenku, no talk.
Can you make a sound? Like motion? Are you alive?
I'm gonna try seeing if they understand USL.
The one above on the tree?
This one, the one at the ground. I'm gonna bend down from 6'7" to maybe 4 foot as close as I can down to their level and try communicating USL to them. See if they understand it.
Surprisingly, he does. He talks to you a bit rough. He sounds, or he communicates the same way as he does the sign language. Or rather vice versa. It's very rough and a little bit awkward, but you can understand it.
Also, Jay has a better way of getting them down than what I had in mind.
Right.
Going
Judas,
to ask them. I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You casted it on the one above.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah, it's up to 5 creatures within 60 feet of me.
Okay. You see that their grip has loosened a little bit, but they're still like hugging the tree.
Okay, I'm going to, gently try to, pry the Tenko off of the tree.
Cool. It's actually relatively easy. What were you saying, Walleye?
Could you please explain to me how your fat pal up there got stuck in the tree?
He says to you, we saw animal, he's scared, climb, sleep.
I'm gonna write on the notepad. They saw an animal and got scared.
What kind of animal? What kind of animal specifically?
I'm gonna look back down at the Kenku and communicate. Could you please describe what the animal appeared to look like?
He doesn't communicate with USL. He puts his feather hands like above and behind his head, signaling like cat, but he also does dog.
A cat dog.
By the way, are you guys getting this other Kenku down?
I'll go.
Jay cast Featherfall on him, and I was going to go up as a resinous frog and carry him down that way, but
I'm just gonna climb the tree.
But this seems better than going up as a frog.
Cool.
Pick them up and carry them down.
You guys gently bring them down.
Yeah. Okay, so cat dog. How big was it?
He extends his arms as wide as he can.
So, a pretty big cat dog. Did it have any patterns, color, or like any special coloration?
Or like a smoky appearance.
The two normal Kenku, they look at each other and they do different things. The one right here, I'm gonna put him blue for red, and this one blue. So the red one, he like waves his like little feather fingers, and then he does like some weird Squidward abstract art type shit when he's dancing, like interpretive dancing. And the blue one, he kind of just does like, he waves his hands in front of him, like vertically.
Okay. Wally does not understand any of this, so alternatively, I'm going to approach them. I'm going to hand the red one the notebook and pen on an empty page. And USL, please draw.
Cool. He begins drawing, and it is very crude. But
Like Squidward drawing.
yeah, pretty much. It is very similar to that. And he shows you guys this. Very crude though.
Yeah, that looks familiar.
Would I have any idea what the hell this is supposed to be?
Nope.
Yeah.
But I'm a wizard or a wizard's apprentice.
You can both try to roll history check for me.
Okay. History 19.
Looks like a bobcat.
Unfortunately, you don't know what this is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And so now that the two Penku are down, do they, like, you said that their eyes look like almost dead. Is that still the case?
Yeah. They're
will-
also
After
I'm sorry. They're also in the same position as if they were hugging the tree.
Okay, that's. And if it's not magical, then that means this has to be something else.
I'm looking at Jay, just like, you recognize that, don't you?
Yes, I'm going to put my
Mhm.
hand on this Kenku's shoulder, and I'm just going to very seriously look at him and be like, "Where?"
They shrug.
Which way did it go?
They look at each other, and they point in different directions. One points to the way you guys came, the other points to behind them.
Okay. I'm
Well,
gonna ask-
we didn't see it as we came up.
I'm gonna ask in USL. Would you happen to know what time or how long ago these two were stuck in the trees? Or became stuck in the trees?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay, so unless it went back to its home dimension, it's probably still close. I'm
going
keeping
to
detect
pull
magic
my
up
goggles down and start looking around.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll keep detect magic up. You get the goggles on, because I've seen I've seen them before with detect magic.
Well, actually, Gio, you said that we were able to see these things, at least the ones in the gala, without the goggles, right?
Yep.
Noreen, give
I'll give my attack and flash.
goggles.
and-
Yeah. I'll give mine to sorry, still learning character names.
Walleye.
Walleye, yeah. I'll give mine to them and be like, put these on.
Mhm.
We're going to need it.
Put it
Yeah.
on.
Goggles?
Yes.
You might-
Goggles.
Why? What's going on?
Is there
Extra
anything?
dimensional monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, gosh dang. As the Yonka, he'll immediately put on the goggles.
I'm gonna squint at you because I've never heard or dealt with this sort of thing, and I have no reason to understand what the hell you're talking about. Like, this sounds like
Remember
a
the
sci-fi
monsters?
show.
That we were telling you about.
The monsters that were being summoned.
Yeah.
Those.
They lightly shrug.
And do you know, like, what it used to affect these guys? Because, like, if it isn't magic, is it, like, some kind of poison or some other toxin?
Could just very well.
So the cats are good at attacking in packs, right?
I don't think you.
This is Narine asking Jay, just like trying to remember what we were told.
Gotcha.
I think the little bunny rabbit looking ones were the. No, I think they both use like pack mentalities.
Yeah, because there was the
casters that
one.
like to be alone.
Yeah, there's the casters and then the cats, and we ran into a bunch of them at the fair.
Yeah.
The first time we were there.
Okay. Are these two, like, the ones in the trees, are they safe?
At the
They're
moment,
no longer in the trees.
they're not really. They're.
I mean, like, are they safe? Are they safe for, like, both they are going to live and they're safe to be around? They're not turn into, like, weird zombies, are they?
Not to our knowledge.
Can I take a close look at this Kenku and just see if I can, like, tell anything about the kind of state they're in?
Yeah. Roll me, health, or what is it? Medicine. There we go.
Medicine. 13?
They seem, other than their eyes, they seem completely stable. They just seem unconscious with the weird eyes.
Could I tell if they would? Could I tell if a healing spell would have any positive effect on their state?
You can't really tell.
Okay.
Okay, so, Walleye and Wrath, are there any tracks around here that you guys can see from the attack? If they were stuck in the tree for like an hour, maybe we can still find it nearby.
Gonna shrug and start looking for any tracks that look out of the ordinary for what's been passing through.
Oh, sure.
Something
make me
bobcat-like.
Yeah, make me
I'm gonna quickly try cure wounds on this Kenku that I'm next to.
roll me survival.
Alright.
You can't tell immediately. There doesn't seem to be anything going on. When you cure wounds, the Kenku, he kind of just shivers.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Hack and Slash. Who suggested looking for tracks?
That was me.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna write on the notepad. You gonna help?
Sure. I'm not good at survival though.
Asking you for the health action.
I'm not proficient in wisdom.
I don't think that's how help works.
That's how I've always played it. You can't help someone in the skill if you're not proficient in that skill.
It's okay, you can help him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll help him then.
All right. Now I'm double checking that just real quick.
I'm trying to think back.
Yeah, target gains advantage on next ability check it makes to perform the task you are helping with.
Trying to think back. What did have these creatures left tracks before, like when we fought the bunch of them in the pit?
Honestly, I don't remember, but I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
You remember that there was something when you guys were staking out Feynar's house.
Okay.
One of you.
Well, I wasn't staking out. I was questioning the locals,
right. One of you.
Jay probably would remember that.
All right. With the help of Hack and Slash, probably Walleye just drawing an image of like a bob track, because that's the best thing they can compare it to, judging the image. I get a 19.
So, you actually do see something. After closely investigating for a few more minutes, you see that there is a trail going like this way. Down.
I'm going to point in that direction then.
Okay.
So
then
the two Kenku see you. They look at each other and they nod their head.
Okay,
Okay,
let's go.
hold on. So,
No.
so this road leads leads to Autumnsea, right?
Yes.
This road, right?
Awesome. Then I'm going to, approach approach the what was his name again?
Kinless?
Yeah, Kinless. Yeah, I didn't write that down. That'll help me remember. How you spell it?
Kinlis.
K-I-N. What was the last part?
Lis.
L-I-S. All right. I'm gonna ask the Kinless to, take these Pinto. Make sure they get back to town. And if anything becomes like weird or what not, you're gonna have to restrain them. Just be really careful, because we don't know what's going on. All we know is that we gotta keep these guys safe. If we don't come back if you don't hear from us by tomorrow morning, assume the worst.
All right. I'll do my best to help.
If it's just one, that should be not much issue, but also there might be more than one. So.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to catch up with the rest of them.
Cool. You guys are making your way down. And eventually you do find a normal looking trail. And you get to this place where there are steps formed, and you see a broken down house, and you see what looks to be like a well.
Well, look what we found.
I'm just gonna step ahead,
Yeah.
following the tracks as best as I can.
I still have the detect magic up, so.
It's at
What?
this point where you see the trails lead to the well, and then it just fades.
To the well. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Wonderful.
peer down the well.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. Dice don't like me today.
It is dark.
Oh,
I mean, I
got
got
flat.
vision.
Can I just, tear off the roof?
I got a flashlight.
You can roll me an attack.
Great.
I got a flashlight. I could just turn that on and look down.
Well,
Go ahead.
I got a 23 looking down the well.
You tear open the roof of the well. It looks to be pretty far down, considering even with the flashlight, it's a little dark. But you do see little shines of the reflection of the water. But it is pretty deep.
I want to pick up a rock and throw it down.
Cool. You're trying to see how far down it is?
Honestly, I'm just kind of throwing a rock down there. See if I hit something.
You just hear water splash.
Huh.
Okay, are there any...
How far down is it?
You can estimate that it's like around 50 feet.
Outside of range of both of the spells I was looking at.
50 feet?
Yeah.
Did I see anything with the 23?
No. You just saw the light, or the reflections of the light on the water.
Oh, 53? Wait, 50 feet you say? That's exactly the length of a hempen rope, which I just so happen to have.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Actually, drop the hempen rope down. I'll climb down and I can cast Destroy Water.
Oh, question. How do these goggles work? Do you just put them on, they instantly work, or gonna turn them on, or?
Thank you.
Just put
they
them
were
on. They
made
were
by like a forge god, so I
yeah.
think they
I
just
was
kind
gonna
of
say
instantly work.
they were made by a deity, so they
So do
probably
they have
just
a light switch, or do they not have a light switch?
No, I
They
don't
don't have
think.
a light switch.
Gio, did they
Okay.
have a light
No,
switch?
they do not.
I mean,
We didn't ask that question before.
the
Okay,
only
so
the only one of our group that didn't have dark vision was the Dragonborn. So
Well,
okay, so
I have a new reptilian who doesn't have dark vision.
so anyway, so it looks like Narath and me are going to be going down there. We're probably going to have to tie the rope off to something up here so it's stable. Unless one of you guys want to be in charge of hoisting us up if something happens.
We can use my rope of climbing.
How'd you get a rope of climbing?
I'm
Doesn't
an
matter. We'll use
artificer.
it.
I am an artificer.
Oh yeah, that works too. We can combine the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be more than
I
two.
just need to get within 30 feet of most of the water, and I can cast Destroy Water to see if there's anything deeper.
Walleye is going to temporarily split off to just check out this abandoned hut that's conspicuously right by the giant well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to. I was gonna suggest that if we weren't rappelling down the well.
Yeah. Make me a investigation check if you're checking out the whole house.
And just looking around.
Keep an eye out for trapdoors. I'll call out.
I will secure the rope to the top of the well and
Investigation.
Yep.
Where's that?
accompany our new friend.
All right. Tell me, Narath, are you ready for anything?
Oh, yeah. I'm. If it's one of those weird cat things, I'm ready for that.
All right. Since you have the most experience, you can go first. I'll be right behind you. And yes, I'll have the goggles down so I can see the thing, and I'll have my flashlight on.
Yep. I'll
Those are both
rappel
head
down.
Yeah.
So,
I'll kind of.
with a 18, you find that there has been unopened food cans, water, and some repair tools. There's been a comforter, however, looks pretty dirty, and also
And how many food cans is that?
there was like 3 or 4.
Got it. 3 or 4.
Let's do 3.
3 cans of
Beef stew.
delicious.
Chef Boyardee.
Gourmet bone apple tea.
And there is a hole in the wall.
Is it the hole that we walked through?
No, it is not. No, it is one.
I think they call those a door.
Yeah, I would have said door. You're going in the Hall of Fame again. No, there is a smaller hole that looks to be. It's a little bit too big to be like of a typical gun, but too big to be, or too small to be like a full-size cannon. So
Is it
Is
fist
the whole
size?
wall for a cannon?
it is bigger than fist-sized.
So there's a bullet hole that's too large to be a cannon, but no, too large to be a normal handgun, but too small to be a cannon.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Like peering outside. I'm assuming.
You see that peering through the hole, the rock that was nearby, or the little cliff that was nearby, was blasted. And it looks to have gone out a while ago. It looks to be like it was in flames.
Huh. Now, how many water bottles were there in here?
There was 1 water bottle.
Now I have 3 water bottles.
By the way, this is somewhat important. You found those food cans, but none of them. There aren't any that were opened.
Oh, and the expiration date.
No, this is Chef
You see, I got my
Boyardee.
priorities straight here.
10,
Chef Boyardee. Those things are good for
10
years.
10 years from now.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna exit the house, and I'm gonna follow the bullet hole over to where it, or the
Yeah.
projectile hole over
pretty
to where
much
it hit
right
this
there
cliff
where-
face here.
There's a little bit of ash, or not ash, but there's a little bit of the rock
Blast
that
residue?
was blasted,
No, yeah,
Huh.
blast.
and it seems to be a bit darker. It almost feels like it was like charcoal, but like not exactly.
Does it like smudge well if I like run my thumb over it?
A little bit, yeah.
Alright, well. Crack open a bottle of water.
Nice.
Throw that carelessly on the ground.
While they were doing that, Narine, you were going down far enough to do destroy water?
Yep.
Cool.
So, sorry, but like at the bottom of this well, what's it look like? Again, I got a flashlight, so I'll be able to see at least a bit.
So Narine, are you both going down, or is it just Narine?
I'm going
going
as well.
down
I'm right
first.
behind her.
Okay.
Yep, I'm right behind her.
So you guys see that the water has just disappeared. Obviously the rock was wet, but it just looks like there's actually. It looks like the well dug into what looks to be like a small cave. That's kind of like the formation of the rock that you're getting.
Okay, so can we see the whole like bottom of the well?
Yeah.
And nothing magical, no smoke kitty?
Nope.
Okay. I'll call back up. It's just like, looks like nothing down here.
No Obama?
I'm gonna like cross my arms into an
Sorry,
X
but that's
motion
what you
as I
named
look
it.
over the well.
Say that again.
Which one?
Yeah, you, Phoenix. I'm sorry.
Walleye is going to look down into the well and do like a cross motion with their arms as they look down towards the two, and like thumb towards the house.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Or in the general direction of it.
So nothing down here at all?
Are you guys going completely down to the bottom?
I mean, from the bottom of the rope, how much of the bottom of the well can I see?
What you're looking at,
Mm-hmm.
the water that you drained,
Mhm.
it goes down a little bit further, but the rope doesn't actually get all the way to the bottom, but
Mm-hmm.
you could see that the cave is a bit bigger than what you thought it would be.
Okay, and so there's more to the cave than I can see from here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll, how far down is the bottom from where I'm at on the bottom of the rope?
Just like 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'll drop down to, start looking, or to see if I can, if there's more, deeper through.
Cool.
Right. I'll use my own rope and like attach that to the rope of climbing, just just so we get all the way, just to get all the way down there.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Are the rest of you going?
Yeah,
Cool.
I want to say jump down, but I'm, climbing down.
Yeah.
I'll just yeet myself down.
Yeah.
Dynamo.
Be careful what you say, because I'm gonna have you roll, and you're not gonna like
With
it.
feather
I mean,
fall?
Yeah, I was gonna say he did say feather fall
Okay,
first.
never mind. I didn't hear that part. Yeah. Okay. So you guys make it down.
I cast feather fall and just jump into the well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking 60 feet of fall damage. I'm sorry.
Right. So, Narath, what are we looking for exactly?
Narine,
Noreen, sorry.
that's fine. It's like this smoky cat sort of creature.
Right.
Okay,
Do you know,
I'm going.
Do you know what its temperament is?
Evil?
I mean,
Evil
it's
in
not
what-
good.
Evil in what way?
I want to turn on my flashlight, my angle head flashlight on my chest bags, so I can see forward.
Gotcha. You guys should
What's
have
the
vision.
range on
this
that?
thing?
Those are dead rats.
Okay.
What's the range of light on a flashlight?
Can I-
I want to say 30 feet. That's what I gave both of you. If you guys can see.
Okay, so
Can I-
Okay.
these dead rats. Is there any
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I tell what killed it? Was it just drowning because this was a well,
Just
or
drowning.
Oh, I
Okay.
would like to mention that I have taken blind fighting style for fighter.
Gotcha.
So 10 feet of blind sight. If that comes up.
Nice.
the rats just drowned? That's something. I hope that's not foreshadowing.
How tall is this cave?
It is about.
double check what spells? Let me double check what spells I got. Right
It is
now.
about 20 feet. High.
Okay, comfortable for me then.
Yeah. Although the walls are a bit thin, so if you guys are feeling a bit claustrophobic,
I don't like that.
you see rats, Jay. When you guys are going down into the cave, there's a pungent smell like that of rotting food.
Just as Noreen tries to squeeze through the tunnel past me, I'll just grab her and pull her back behind me.
Behind you.
As you try and do
Yes.
that, as you're blocking the way, I'm gonna gently push you forward a little bit there.
Yes.
Honk honk, move it. Coming along.
Since we don't have Julius with his shield, Jay's trying to keep point of the group, and just... it's like, you are spellcaster. No.
On top of that, I am healer.
Yes. Yeah. No. You're not the front of the group.
You see rats approaching you. You see another.
Yes, but Noreen, you can now see what I don't
You
like.
see another rat
Yeah.
king, except doesn't seem to notice you, and it kind of goes into the corner where you guys can't see it. But
I say we don't worry about things unless they attack us. Which this one in front of us might be on its way to attack us.
the rats kind of just go up to Jay, and they start smelling you.
I'll actually, does it look like just a normal rat?
Yep, these are just a couple of rats doing rat things.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to-
Let me just real quick. Where is it? There it is. Oops. Doo-doo.
Drop some breadcrumbs on the ground.
Yeah, I'm just like bend down at the rat, just friendly.
At Walleye, don't
Yes.
don't feed wild animals. It's not the responsible
Give
thing to
food.
do.
They look at you like you're treating like a child.
Food.
I'll ask the rat, have you seen Cat Beast?
Food.
I'll offer a good berry since I still have a small handful.
The rats begin like just swarming with the good berry. They kind of just start attacking each other, and they start like rummaging around until they start looking at you
I have
again.
a couple more. I'll drop like. How many rats are there?
There's like about 13. There's gonna be 13.
Okay, let me see how many good berries I have. I would have 9 because I think I ate one of them. So I'll just go ahead and drop all 9 of the good berries for the rats.
They start rummaging, and they just begin fighting over them, kind of just going over.
I'll single out one of the ones that got a good berry quickly. It's just like, have you seen a cat creature?
Cat, where?
I'm asking you. Have you seen one?
Nope.
Ask him if big guy friendly.
Is Rat King friendly?
No king. He's hurt. They're hurt.
They're hurt.
Now, speaking of which, I'm looking at
Oh
this.
no, we're crop go.
So you see that this absolute unit of these swarms of rats kind of just have the form of a hulking orc is the closest thing you could think of. They slowly turn around and they look at Noreen.
I'll just be like, are you hurt?
You hear multiple screeches, and they all say yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and be nice and do another there we go.
When you're reaching out, the rats kind of just start trying to reach onto you and try to escape from themselves, actually. And they're trying to like almost overtake your arm. Make me a strength check.
Okay.
Can I see this and like move back over to try and pull him away?
You can.
Alright.
Do it
Check.
with advantage, Noreen.
Okay.
You successfully pull away, but then the Rat King starts to look a little bit angry. They start screaming in unison. Hunger.
I mean, I have in my inventory 10 rations. Can I toss a couple of them to them?
Yeah, how many are you throwing?
I'll throw 2 rations, just figuring like if they're for a full-sized humanoid, they'll probably be enough for a mass of rats.
Sure. You put 2 of them on the ground. You see the arm reach out to, or both arms reach out to both of them, and they're kind of just almost immediately fucking pulverized. Like even the case itself.
Hey Jay.
Yeah.
While they're eating, I'm just gonna back away. Go
Yeah.
over here.
Something's not right about this place. There's a lot of rats, no food, and a lot of drowned rats as well. The
Mm-hmm.
drowned rats haven't been eaten by the other rats, who say they're so hungry either. Something's not adding up.
When they're done with the rations, they move forward and they straight up look at the crocodile boy. Alligator boy.
Lad.
The alligator them. Assuming this is another drowned rat over here.
It is.
Okay.
That
looks like a dead end.
It is. And that's when the Rat King starts attacking you guys. So.
Yeah, figure.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it, Narath, Nareen, Nareef. I told you. Don't feed wild animals.
The fish were fine when I fed them back home.
Starting off strong.
I'm good.
Sweet. All right.
How did 3 of you roll 22?
That is interesting.
Which? Okay.
So,
I guess I'll go first then.
Give me 1 second. Noreen, what's your dex?
Score?
What's your dex looking like?
My dex is +2, 15.
+2.
So, yeah.
We are going to have Wally or Walla. What's your dex?
My dex is 14.
So another +2.
Yeah, +2. Sorry.
And what was yours exactly, Noreen?
15.
Okay. We're gonna have Noreen go first, and then unfortunately the Rat King goes first because it has 16 on dex. Oddly enough. So.
SMH, my tiebreaker.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Let's roll for these guys. 15. Cool. So the Rat King is gonna start out by making 4 bite attacks on our lad.
Oh jeez.
2 of them.
2 of those hit.
I suppose. 9 and 8.
9 and 18. Okay, so that's.
And then make me a DC 15 con saving throw.
Hang on, just adding that. So
Yeah, no problem.
15. So that's alright. And what con?
Constant.
Con save.
Yeah. You are infected with a disease.
Wonderful. You skipped ahead and gave me a disease.
Which one can I use? We'll give you.
Why is it showing?
This one. That one seems fine.
Why is it still showing 46 on my screen?
I see
whatever.
29, but yeah, it makes 4 bites at you with its, oddly enough, its arms and its body, because they have the most reach. But that is the Rat King's turn. Noreen.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at what spirit totem I want to use.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my play my healing roll. Starting off with a unicorn spirit.
You can drag it out, right?
Which
You can drag it out.
I will see in a sec once I find where in the million handouts it is.
Gotcha.
Maybe. Oh no, that's doesn't look like it's letting me drag the unicorn.
Okay. I'll do it for you.
Let me. I want it basically just like right. Hold on. Right there.
Cool. Wait.
And then I am going to cast with my actual thing. You'll have to drag this out too. The healing spirit.
Cool. There you go. Where do you want it?
Okay. Let me just take I'm reading the thing. Whenever you or creature you see moves into the spirit space for the first time on your turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. No action required. So, if I cast it just directly on, was it while I got bit?
Yep.
Yeah.
If I cast it directly on him, will it,
Them.
Yeah.
Them, sorry. Will it do the thing? Yeah, so...
You want it right on him, or do you want it, like, next to him?
I'll cast it, like, right on them,
Cool.
just so that it appears and immediately heals them.
Gotcha. I'll put it right there.
Although that only did one healing,
Unfortunate.
but it also the unicorn spirit healing, cast a spell using a spell slot that restores HP. Each creature also gains hit points equal to my druid level, which is 4, I believe. 4.
Okay,
So you get
that's 5
5
hit
HP
points. Got
back right now, and then let's see here. Can heal 1 plus spellcasting ability modifier. And so at the start of your turn, remind me if I don't roll the healing again, because you'll get healed on the start of your turn as well.
Cool.
Okay. In that case, it is my turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Walleye is, after taking a hit, immediately going to just fucking wallop it in whatever represents its head at the moment.
Gotcha.
Also, you get 4 more healing.
Oh, 4 more?
Because
Okay.
the start of your turn.
Got it.
Because you're standing, because you got an otter, spirit otter on your
So
shoulder.
that's
21?
21
Definitely hits.
for 14.
14, nice. Well, when you're stabbing this enormous unit, you realize that your physical attacks, it looks like the rats are kind of just taking its blows. But are you doing anything else?
Nope, that is both my action and bonus action.
Cool.
Just for everyone's reference, because I have to keep track of this, the otter can heal 6 times, and I've used 2 of them, so 4 more times.
Nice.
Got it.
Cool. So you guys will see that the rats will begin to scurry away. Any rats that you see currently, they're just trying to run away. I think that's all that you see. See this guy up here, they're running away. Hack and slash.
Right. So, GM.
Yes.
This right here. This is a pillar, right? Okay. It's pretty big and thick. So, like, how much damage or what I have to do to try to, get this thing to fall down on the rat team? I measured it. You said that this cave was about 20 feet high, so it's just within reach to land on him.
True.
Have you considered the fact it could also be supporting a majority of the other parts of the cave, and you might cause a massive cave-in by doing so?
I was thinking of that, which is why I'm asking the dungeon master.
Yeah, it. Not only that, but you would also have to, get the top part, too, because if it's, you could cut down the bottom half, but it is still being attached to the top.
Okay. So, but like the whole like cause a Taven thing
That
is
probably
that
would
episode.
happen. Yeah.
Okay, I guess
looks
I'll
like
do the
a very
boring thing
clever.
and cast Firebolt.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
that misses
Oof.
entirely. It nearly hits Jay, but it kind of just curves around and hits a rock behind the Rat King.
Okay, and I guess I'll just move there. Because why not?
Cool. I assume that's your turn.
Yeah.
Jay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to step forward and cast. We'll go with one of my new spells. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Sweet. Go ahead.
Why are you not casting? What?
Had issue with one of my spells in my other game too.
Do you want to just... Cool.
There you go.
There it goes.
21 does hit.
I will just use the die roller.
It's first level, right?
Yeah.
We'll
21
go with
damage.
yours. You see that while the punching while I did hit, your necrotic damage does seem to be affecting it normally. And it
Did or didn't?
It did.
Yeah, I just like grab it by the face and it just kind of explodes into lacerations.
And is that your turn?
I don't think I have that many bonus actions available to me. Yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Cool. You see that the Rat King starts looking at you with its whatever it has as a face, and from it appears 3 swarms of rats around him. I'm gonna put this one over here. And that is its turn.
Okay. Gonna step a little closer so I can more clearly see what's going on here. I am going to use. Let me take a look here. Okay. Fortunately, this will do damage to. Well, unfortunately, this will only do damage to 3 of the 4, but also this will do damage to 3 of the 4 and none of you guys.
Nice.
I am going to use Ice Knife on this one right here.
Nice.
Can I get that through everyone?
I'll say yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And I am going to cast it out of a 2nd level spell slot because I currently have more of those than 1st level.
Cool. 26 does hit.
Okay, let me see if it. Oh, it just automatically does it at the 1st level. Hold on, let me. 2nd or higher, the cold damage increases by 1d6. So let me just roll an extra d6 for the cold damage.
Cool. 12 and 17. And then the Rat King. 2 of them succeed. But the rat in the back does take it fully. Does it just get
so this one will get the piercing damage and then cold damage for those who out of these 3 didn't pass.
Gotcha. Cool.
Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you cast it at one of the swarms of rats, or did you cast it at the Rat King?
I casted it at that one.
Okay.
So that it'll hit the king and the one next to it. Don't worry, I've learned my lesson with that spell the first time I played.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
I was just making sure. See if I needed to do a deck save myself.
Nope, you're good. So yeah, that summoning the swarms actually kind of helped.
Sweet.
Otherwise, I was like, oh no, what do I do? But yeah.
Cool. We're gonna move on to Walleye.
Alright, so what is the height of the cave over in this direction? Also 20 feet, just, laterally?
Yeah.
Also,
much.
still need healing.
Yeah.
Okay. Me. All right, so 3 more healings from the otter.
Got it.
Mhm.
Walleye is looking far better than they were previously. Alright then. They are going to... Huh? Oh, okay. Sorry, it's not everyone. They are going to just... Since there isn't really much space to work with on the ceiling there, any stalagmites possibly hanging overhead? Or stalactites, one of the two?
Not really.
Alright, then they're just going to go for another large punch on them with their fist.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll.
Bang.
Also, by the way, if it matters
Crit.
for anyone,
Nice.
the unicorn is incorporeal, so you can walk through the unicorn if you need.
Nice. This actually does a lot more damage than you thought it would. Perhaps you just hit it in the right spot, but it takes a lot of damage from your punch. What is that?
Wonderful.
Okay, 12, 24, 36. Goddamn. This Rat King does not look very chillin'. A lot of the rats on it just seem to have died completely. But it is still hulking out. Is that your turn?
That is, in fact, my
Cool.
turn.
The swarm of rats are actually going to try to run away. However, the Rat King is going to make a opportunity of attack on them. So, oh, that's 4. My bad. 1 doesn't hit. Actually, they all hit. And he... 10, 14, and 13.
Forgive me for this, but why is he making so many attacks
You will see.
on an
Is it
opportunity attack?
Reaction attack?
You will see.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I know what he's doing.
So,
Well, I'm saying, like, like you don't get like a full like actions worth of.
You're right. I'm so sorry. It's just
You
one.
get
It's
Yeah.
one
just
hit.
Yeah.
It's one swing.
Yeah. That's my bad, guys. Um.
Mm.
So, this guy, he absorbs the one rat completely. This one is completely gone, and it seems to be
good.
absorbed into the rat king. Giving him 10 health. Thank you, Jay, by the way.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dude. I completely forgot. I mean, that would have been wonky to give him that much health back. But these actually get away. They start running. But that is their turn. Hack and slash.
All right. So Hack and Slash is going to, pull out his phone, tippity type on that before running on up and saying, like, Jay, look out! As he is going to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Nice. Uh, 14.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the
Ooh.
Rat King moves away completely. If you want, though, Jay, you can make a opportunity of attack as it's like jumping away.
So I wouldn't have it be like in. So the way I wanted to do it was just kind of like
Yeah.
on the side like
I got
that.
you.
So it's your call if that would hit Jay or not. I was thinking that like with enough notice, maybe he might be able to dodge it.
No, I got you. 19 does hit. For sakes. Nice. Although it dodges the fire completely, it doesn't dodge your thunder punch. Actually, Walleye, you can make one too. Since it is moving away.
Ignore the second. Oh my god, another.
Wow.
Crit. Ignore the brute force on top.
That is.
That's 22.
You know, with that, even if you did have that or didn't, it doesn't matter. With the both of your punches combined, you guys can are welcome to tell me how you guys think this will go down. You want to?
I imagine that the thunder punch would have acted like a taser, and it just like would have like froze and kind of just like did the stiff as a board thing like people do when they get tased,
Yeah.
and then
Walleye, while they're the entire mass of these rats are tased up there, they would wind up a punch and just. I'm assuming this is killing it, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right, they are punching it through, and just knocking them back. I guess like it was a splatter of rats, kind of, finally missed this area behind here.
Sweet.
Jeez.
And with that, we are out of battle.
How much damage do you still have on you, Walleye?
Walleye has 5 missing HP and gonorrhea now.
Yeah.
All right, I got
It's unfortunate.
2 or 3 more heals from Healing Spirit ready, or like left before it's done. So I'll just go ahead and do. Nope,
Oh, I
one
guess
more.
So that's
you just
43.
like show me on the
And
dog.
I'm fully healed.
And that touched you.
Gonna roll the shoulder of my punching arm and approach the mass of a rat king, checking for any spare rats.
There aren't any actually. They're pretty much all goners.
Good.
Poke down here.
Narif, what did we learn?
I won't feed any more rats.
All right.
Unfortunately, this cave doesn't seem to have too much to offer. You guys realize that this is more of a rat's den than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then where's
No.
the
No residual signs of summoning circles.
Not immediately. No, you don't really see anything.
Even with my detect magic up.
I'll let you know when it dings.
Okay.
Hey, looks like there's another shallow passage over this way. I'll kind of. Are the rats like hostile? Because if not, I'm kind of just like I'll be like kicking and making noise and basically saying like, "Hey, go on, shoo, out of the
They're
way."
more annoying than anything, so they're easily just
Yeah.
gonna squirm.
Yeah. Hold on, something's up ahead. Oh,
Yeah,
it's just more rats.
They
Go on, get out of
they
here.
see you and they just start squirming.
I mean, if need be, I can always turn into a cat and just scare them off.
You know how alligators can hiss really loudly?
No, I didn't know that.
Did you not know?
I didn't.
Here, I'm gonna go pull up a YouTube video of this.
I don't know if it's a hiss, if it's more like a weird bellow growl thing. Or, oh no, you mean, yeah.
Hang
yeah.
on.
I guess you mean the sound that the crocodiles make. Because I've seen the crocodile hunter, like,
Oh,
no,
do
how
stuff.
alligators
I
make
think
hiss.
I've seen yeah, I think I've seen that video before.
Okay, so, and since we're in a confined environment, I'm assuming there's like some echo to this.
Oh, I'm sure. Cave like this.
Yeah.
Great. While I might not be able to speak, but they sure as hell can hiss. They are going to do that as loudly as they can to try and intimidate the rats to get away.
Cool. They definitely you don't even need to check. They automatically start squirming. As soon
Great.
as
Oh,
they hear them.
I'll shout back. It
reverberating.
looks like there's some man-made hallway back here this way. I'll go back to the
Yeah.
Walleyes lost. You forgot them. Where are you? Oh, there.
Hi.
Yeah. As you guys reach deeper into the nest, you see that the walls become like oddly more artificially constructed, and as you
I think it's Walleye and I over here right now.
and as you peer into the hallway, you see tons of dead rats laying lifelessly on the floor next to what looks like a door of light coming from two parallel thin towers.
I want to pick up a rock. I want to throw the rock at the portal. Or door.
Cool. The rock is disintegrated and smoke comes out the other end.
Okay, where'd you go? I need your expertise.
Hold
He
on.
said BRB.
Oh.
I'll just say he moved on.
Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe I could, maybe I can do something with this. So, like, examining it. Yeah, I want to, examine it, first of all. Because, is this like a door, or is this like some sort of, like, electrified gate?
Do see that it is bright. It looks like a door of light. Nareen, by the way.
Is it pinging?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Mhm.
It's almost like ringing in your ears. That's how intense this is.
Can I tell a type of magic?
Whatever teleportation is. Which I think is
But you said that the
conjuration.
rock... Yeah, but you said like the rock was disintegrated. Or did you just mean like pass through the portal in a puff of
A
smoke?
puff of smoke came out the other end of the portal. Like,
I'm gonna look at these rats on the ground here. How are they looking? They look deadish to me. How did they die?
look burnt.
I want to pick up a rat and throw it at the portal.
When you're picking up the rat, it kind of just ashes just kind of just fall off.
I'm gonna pick up another rat.
One that's not burnt. You throw it, it burns up, and there's blood splattering all over you guys.
Walleye nods, wipes
Once
their
Jay gets
face
back-
off of rat blood.
Once
Um,
Jay gets back, he can cast the prestidigitation.
And Wally's gonna back off. This is, yeah.
Okay, hold on. So, so I'm gonna Hack and Slash is going to take out his phone, like take out a cord, and sort of yeah. And then he's going to cast arcane hacking,
Cool. Bang it for me.
and the cord will kind of just like sort of phase into the rock or something to show that's connected. As he's typing away as his phone has a bunch of arcane and eldritch symbols, just kind of like scroll past at a rapid pace. This is
As
an art.
Doing a thorn whip through the portal and see what happens.
So, as you're arcane hacking it, your phone beeps and tells you, too high. Not authorized.
Too high? Okay. Well, thanks to my other part of arcane hacking, I can make a check with my hacking tools against the DC of the spell.
Go ahead.
Okay. And do I have advantage on this, or does this just allow me to do it? Hold on.
The spell allows you to burn. It makes you do an intelligence check while hacking. So yeah, just roll the thing for me.
Okay.
By the way, Jay, welcome back. They went around a corner. They found a wall of light. They threw a rat in it. It blew up in their faces. There's rat blood all over them.
We threw a rock in it.
Yeah, they threw a
It blew
rock
up in our
first.
faces.
Interesting.
Seems less of a portal and more of a trash disposal.
You go up and take a look at it. This is
So, hack and slash. Your device is telling you that this is going to take approximately 90 years to crack.
This is some pretty high level magic. Huh.
Ah, dang, I shouldn't have scared away the wyverns.
Yeah.
Can I take a look at it from like a more mechanical standpoint?
Sure.
See if there's any like a control panel or something.
From the little towers that you see, there's a little door on the right one that you see that's kind of just facing the wall on the back. You can kind of reach it, but make me a whatever you have. What are you using? Tinker tools or something?
I'll probably be using the all-purpose tool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me that with intelligence. You got it?
Yeah, I just 17.
You can't tell much other than this is using a very high concentration of magic to just show this frame of this door frame of light.
Okay, let me try one last thing.
Sure.
So, I'm going to try using my cantrip on off.
Mm.
If this door does have like an external, like function to turn it off, and if it's within 60 feet of where I am, I should be able to turn it off.
So while you use the spell, you can tell that that feeling you get when you turn off like a switch, you get that. However, you get the feeling that the off switch, or yeah, the button to like switch it on and off, is nowhere near you. But you do know, you figure out that you can turn this off.
Okay. So,
Perhaps in the direction of the building that we saw before we came down here?
I don't think it gives me directions. I just know that it can be turned off, and so it does have a switch or a mechanism of some kind, but it's nowhere around here. This is weird. This is weird.
I'm just gonna start like punching this wall.
Rock falls, you die.
Because like this is not a natural cave formation, and it looks like there's some sort of room here.
Okay, hold on. So Jay, get back here. So you said that you accessed a control panel or a panel or something, and there was nothing behind it?
It looks like it's here.
Yeah.
This control panel.
Oh, the control so the control
there's
panel
a kind of a maintenance door on it back here.
Okay. GM, if I use the on-off cantrip, kind of like just like a feeling around back there, is there any, like, other console or something that, like...
You get the same feeling while using it on the control or a little doorway.
Okay, so whatever this thing is has remote access. Whatever's controlling this.
Can I just kind of take a look at the ground over around here just to see if there's traces of anything coming through here besides us and besides rats?
Yeah, make me investigation.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Anything in that? But
there were some marks that seemed to be similar to the Bamas.
heading towards or away?
They kind of were just like scrambling around here. Hack and slash. So, yeah. Because you didn't tell me that you were stopping with the 90-year hacking, a few minutes go by while you guys are working on this, trying to see if you can manually crack it. You do get a little piece of information.
Oh, really?
Reed Industries.
Oh. Wait, Reed Industries put this up?
That's what you got from your hacking so far.
So, like, okay, trying to examine, like, the pillars of it or whatnot. Do the pillars themselves have any, like, engravings, arcane symbols, serial numbers, any distinguishing features?
You can kind of tell that there's some symbols on the inside where the beams come out of for the light, but it's very hard to make out. because the door's in the way, or the door frame is in the way. There's something written in though.
Can I like use my phone and kind of like put like my arm back to where it's at and just like try to like take pictures
Um,
of like kind of the area
what do you mean?
where the markings are at, and then like pull my phone back and look at the pictures?
Um, so what you gathered was that this disintegrates rats and non-living materials. Are you sure you want to risk your phone?
Well, I would be like reaching around the side, like
So like they're like in the door frame.
that's my arm.
They're like basically no, so what I'm talking about, the 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 markings are like in the fucking door frame. I'm trying to draw but it doesn't let me.
I think what Jay's trying to say is that, like, if he can slip his arm, like, behind the pylons or something, because looking at the map, it looks like there is a little bit of a gap, but if you're saying that the pylons are kind of like more like a flush with the rest of the wall,
Yeah.
and he can't do
Yeah,
that.
you can.
And I take a picture of this maintenance door or maintenance hatch in between the wall and the pillar, and like actually get a good look at what's inside this.
Oh, what, inside the little door frame?
Yeah.
Cool.
See if there's like if it's like a fuse box or kind of what exactly the purpose of that little door is.
Well, I was about to tap on Noreen's shoulder and try and talk to them, but then they turned into a fox as I tried to do that.
Can I
kinda
make a
like-
perception check to see if I notice anything as a
Yeah,
fox?
go ahead.
With advantage because keen senses.
Absolutely.
Let me really turn advantage on.
It just smells horribly.
It just smells what?
Horribly. Like the rats
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Obviously, they don't clean up. This place
Yeah.
just smells like shit. But this is kind of normal.
Yeah, but I can't pick up anything among that or like hear anything weird.
Not anything weird. No.
Okay.
Jay, you don't pick up any useful information. This is the most minimal object that someone can make. This seems to not have been intended to be seen or be produced for the public, or even like be sold to the public. So you think this is more like of a private thing? Is what you're picking up.
Okay. Hey, so DM, that small maintenance tunnel, like, how big is it?
So the pillars themselves, they're like maybe like a foot, like each side, and it's as tall as I say like 8 feet.
Okay. So then, like, what was Jay dealing with? Like, you said there was like some kind of like maintenance hatch or something there. Like, where is that on the map?
The cubby.
Or where is that on the pillar?
It's right behind where he was taking a picture. It just seems to go inside. But he can't really reach too far in.
So the cubby is behind the wall, the light
Yeah.
doors. Okay. But he can reach his arm around. Okay, but we don't have access to it, right? Because it's not far enough, or it's too far?
Yeah, it seems to be just out of reach. Mechanically, if you were wanted to do something, it'd be just a little bit too far. It's at this point though, where you begin hearing a low rumble from the machine itself.
This is kind of like what I was picturing he was describing, just kind of like that little door that's...
I'm gonna try. Walleye is going to try and grab Noreen's attention
Yep.
as they write on the notepad. Found another dead rat collection. They wrote the last one in quotation marks.
All right.
Large.
I'll let the two techies know. Like, we're gonna take a look. Apparently, Walleye found another grouping of dead rats. If you hear signs of a fight, that's probably gonna be us.
Noreen, at this
I will respond with door rumble.
yeah, it's at this point you also hear the door rumbling, Noreen. Also, you too.
Yeah.
So
They look back. They aren't really concerned
I'll ask
with
Walleye,
it at the
should
moment.
we stay in case they run into some trouble, or how far is your
They just
rat?
point to like the tunnel, like right up to the north there.
Okay. Take a
It's not
quick look.
okay, so with the door rumbling, like am I getting any readings on my phone about what could be causing it?
Nope. So far, all it says is Reed Industries.
Okay, I'm probably gonna
Step back.
yeah, I'm
try
gonna
to pull you with me.
yeah, I'm gonna unplug my device from the pillars and like go with Jay.
Gotcha.
Alright, something might be coming through.
Can I see what killed this massive rats?
It looks like it's been dead for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It just died out of starvation.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, just
Walleye
like
shrugs and
yeah,
backs off of it. No,
hunger.
yeah, there isn't much here.
No, I mean I see a little bit of offshoots up here, but that's just a dead end.
There's a crack in the wall there that looks way too small for Walleye to fit through.
Well,
The door begins to rumble a lot louder, and it's more of a humming pulse at this point. You two that are working at it.
That could mean something. As Hack and Slash is going to move back and like around the corner just in case.
I'm going to step to right here and just like kind of like ready like my tools to cast a spell.
I pick up a
in case
big
anything.
rock.
Nefarious wall.
Nice.
And
I see
prepare
the
action,
wall
throw
of-
down the hallway, and
in front of
kill
me.
something.
It's just like
Heard that. Cool. So, as it's becoming more and more into just like one big hum instead of a pulse, you see two feline or dog-like somethings come out the door, completely unfazed. It seems like.
release action, throw big rock at the feline.
What would a rock be?
Big. That's an improvised attack.
Big
Like a
rock
D8, D10
damage.
max.
Also, that would be doing from my class thing. That's 1d4 at this current level.
Cool. Make me a strength check, real quick.
I mean, there's a specific attack roll
Oh.
for this, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can pull it up real quick. Hang on. Here we go. It is throwing. Yeah, this would be an improvised attack with an improvised weapon with a throw range of 20-60. So I think that's. Hang on, is that even within my range? Yeah, that's 30 feet out. So I should be able to throw a big rock at them. I think that's at disadvantage though because it's at the beyond the 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. Throw a big rock.
Speaking of
I don't
rocks,
think
I
that
forgot
hits.
about the fun new toy I got from the giving tree earlier, so I'm gonna use that.
Nice. So.
Should move that more.
The
I immediately recognized what came through the door, so I cast Thunder
The
Wave.
13 does hit. Which one are you throwing it at? The left one?
Whichever one you said looks like a cat.
They both look like cats.
You said there's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sure, left one.
Cool.
With a big rock. I don't think brute force. Why did I get it applied twice? Hang on, I think I might have done something wrong here. Sorry.
You're good. That is 14 though, right?
Yeah, that's only the 9.
Only the 9. Okay, gotcha.
Because a bonus attack is
Right,
brute force, and this is a reaction, I think, and I don't think bonus attacks carry over in reactions. Yeah, I accidentally.
Well, if
left
it's a
that.
held action, it wouldn't be a reaction.
Oh, was it a held action? Okay, would a held action hold the bonus action then?
I'll give it to you.
Okay, so that would be a 14 then. Ignore the 4 because that's accidentally applied there on that. So just the top and the 9.
Thunder Wave.
Editing this out.
So is this just a thing that like we can do whatever we want before we have to roll initiative?
If you prepared it, yes. They
Yeah,
both said they were
I had
prepared.
specifically stated that I was holding or I was preparing for anything like bad to walk through the door.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god,
was
that was the
investigating a
third
dead
crit I
massive
got
rat.
there.
I wasn't prepared for this.
That would have been a
Okay.
3rd crit.
This one immediately
well.
dies with the Thunder Wave. This one is chilling. Thunder Wave is a spell, right? First level spell.
Yes.
Cool.
Mhm.
You see this one.
First it gets concussed by a rock.
It is coming out the woodwork. Not as healthy as one could be. Immediately this one dies. It doesn't even get its like paw like on the floor. It just gets murked by Thunderwave and a rock. And the other one just gets hit by a Thunderwave. But it's not.
I will look back at Hack and Slash and I just go, extra dimensional monster.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for initiative. It's probably just gonna be a one round,
Like-
so
Mm-hmm. There we go.
this guy is
While these things are like coming out of the portal and the rock and thunderwave are being thrown out, you just Narine's just like fumbling in her pocket for the wet stone.
nice. So this guy, he comes out, and he doesn't like what Jay did. I'm gonna move you over here, bud. And he's gonna go for a bite attack at you. 15.
I don't think that'll hit.
Cool. Can you tell me for sure if it doesn't hit?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
looking because
Cool.
it AC 14 plus my Dex. Yeah, actually, that would hit.
Cool. You take 4 damage.
Ow.
And that is its turn. Noreen.
All right. Am I able to, so getting the runestone out of my pocket, am I able to hit the thing
Yeah.
past Jay?
Yeah. I'll say you would. Runestone.
As an action, you speak the stone's command word, expending a charge, causing a frothy turquoise bolt of force to strike any target within 120 feet. This bolt deals 1d6 force damage and 1d6 cold
Nice.
damage. A creature under the influence of shield spell or similar spells take no damage.
So you see this figure, this cat dog looking thing. You encase it in ice, it freezes over, and there's like an ice sculpture of this cat dog thing. However, inside you just see the smoke just dissipate. And all that is left is an ice sculpture of the cat dog. And that is initiative.
I was figuring it froze over and then the force damage just shatters
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
So, do these things do the typical extraplanar things of like a dissolving or their bodies dissipating?
Is that in character or? Okay.
Yes.
I'll keep quiet.
They disappear into smoke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, considering it just kind of like disappeared itself. Yes.
Okay. So, okay, looking back at the portal, does it still look the same way it did before?
Before it started humming, yes.
Okay, but
Actually, it begins to like dim down slightly.
okay, I'm picking up that rock that Walleye threw at that one thing, and I'm gonna just,
I'm gonna
like,
motion for you to hand it over to me.
I'll hand it over to you.
I'm gonna throw the rocks at the portal.
Are you hitting the light door or are you hitting like?
Yeah, the light
Okay.
door.
I would, if we're trying to destroy it, wouldn't you hit the?
I'm just look, Walleye's testing their own theories here.
Okay.
It doesn't do it all at the same time, but it kind of just breaks the rock into smaller pieces, and then the rocks just turn to ash. The smaller rocks turn to ash.
I'm gonna tap
Okay.
on Noreen's shoulder and kind of do like a hand motion of like dig and like point at the wall.
Okay, I think I know what's going on here now. So the light wall is some sort of like disintegration date or whatever, and it's blocking, like the cats that come out until like who's ever in control of this, like designates them. I think it could have, because like we heard it humming. So that must mean it was doing something. I imagine it was like powering down or something enough for something to like step through the portal and step through the light door. Like, so with DM, am I anywhere like close with that assumption?
Run it by me one more time.
So, there's a portal behind the light door, right?
No.
Okay, so then so I'm so confused now, because is there a door and a light door, or is it just the light door, or is it just a door?
So the monsters that you saw came out of the
Yeah.
door directly.
Okay, what
This is some
door?
sort of like
The light
teleporter.
door.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said door and you said light door, and I thought those were two different things.
Nope. They're the same thing.
Okay. Okay, so this is just a portal that we can't use or access or anything, but we know that cat, dog, demons are coming out of it.
Yeah. Can I just start like hitting the pillar
Ye
with my thunder gauntlets and try to like overload the pillar?
Yeah. Roll me those damage rolls or those attack
I want to
rolls.
make a. Can I make a grapple attempt against one rat in this big pile of rats here?
Yeah. Go ahead. You grab a rat.
I have a rat in hand. I am bringing them along with me.
Jay, these pillars seem to be they were pretty resilient, but you're doing like a good amount of damage on them. Like they seem like with a few more hits, it might just break.
Muda, 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 muda.
Now that I have a live rat and there's a portal in front of me, I would like to throw the rat. I want to see what happens.
You throw the rat as
Okay.
Jay is punching down this particular device, and the rat explodes like on the door and it breaks.
Walleye nods in a self-accomplishing way.
The light is no more. It is just
Yeah,
dark.
that's definitely Walleye who did that.
Um,
No more summoning gate for Reed.
you did it.
All right. Well, Walleye looks around and
Well,
starts just kind of leaving.
That's that mystery taken care of.
All right.
I get.
What path were you talking about, Noreen?
Oh, there's a path down here that kind of goes into the or like behind the wall that you were curious about. It's not like all the way in, but does it does account for some of the space. Yeah, I've already taken a look around here. The only thing there is rats and dead rats.
Hmm.
And that's the pile of rats that Walleye took their experiment from.
You didn't see that. You already left when I picked up a rat.
I saw you walk by with a rat in hand.
You can't prove anything outside of court.
I was about to ask if you had made a new friend before you threw them into the portal.
Look, science had to be done, okay? And science worked out in our favor, kind of.
Kind
I'm
of.
sure it had nothing to do with the fact somebody was actively trying to break the portal as they did it.
So, are you guys planning to head back up?
heading out of the well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Walleyes made their way over to the rope already. Kind of just,
Sweet.
I'm assuming they've already walked out.
So, what state is the portal pillars in? I mean, I know that they're broken, but are they, like a complete junk, or, what?
I think I might not have supposed to been here.
The last you've seen the portals, they look like junk at that point. Like they look
Okay, so completely destroyed. Not really anything worth salvaging.
Yeah, I'm outside of the
if you
map.
want, you could
Mm.
give me a investigation roll to see.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
faced the wall a couple times too.
So,
Hi.
nice. With that nat 20, you were investigating the runes, and although you don't know what they say exactly, you can definitely infer that they are from the Aslanti language, and you've seen those runes before. You don't speak it, you can't really read it, but you know that means teleportation. So obviously these were being teleported from somewhere. Um, what you could salvage, um, there are uh one camera lens looking device, and it appears to emit light. However, that is as much as you can salvage because Jay did do a number on it.
A camera lens looking thing? Do they have security cameras on that thing?
It's more like putting out light.
Okay, so I'm just gonna write down weird lens.
Sure.
Okay.
And with that, you guys make your way out to above.
Okay. Yay.
I'm gonna just make my way back down the path, I guess.
Well, I wanted to take a quick look at the building with detect magic going, just to see if I see anything magical in here or nearby here.
Well, I will.
You got a faint detection of abjuration magic, but this you can tell that it has long since been gone. You can tell from the hole in the wall, it was some sort of blast.
Okay. All right.
Are there like any other holes or walls, or is it just the one?
There is the door hole, which Jay said, and there is the blast in the wall. But those are it.
No signs of summoning circles on the
Nope.
floor in here. I'm assuming Jay would have noticed if there was, since
Yeah, there.
he was investigating Feiner's place.
Yeah, there's
those.
something like that.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming you guys are making your way back up to the Kenku's.
Yep.
Yep, to Ambersea. Because I believe I told Tinless to like take the Tenkus to Ambersea for safety, and then we'll meet him there.
Julius.
And as we walk, Jay will kind of like brief the new members of the group in a little bit more of a detailed fashion about the Alirihe.
Yeah, the abridged version of what Serenity told us.
They write down on their notepad, "Smoke monster."
Yeah.
Smoke monster. Bad.
You would have been able to see it clearly. It wouldn't have been a smoke monster because you had the goggles on.
Yeah, they only
Right
they
under
would,
that, poofed
up.
into smoke, and they underlined "smoke monster."
Hack and slash. I don't know if
Fair
you
enough.
put it on the goggles.
I put on the goggles.
Then, yeah, you were able
Yeah.
to see their form. Cool.
And then Wall is just gonna, go to the pass.
Nice. So you guys
I don't.
travel a little bit further. And you
Since we're also
go ahead.
since we're also back on the main road, head towards civilization. Hood goes back up, head goes down.
Nice.
Probably you might want to take the goggles off because they're not exactly in fashion.
So you guys make it
I'm just gonna slip them in through there.
to the town after a bit more of travel, and you guys make it to the town. You guys are coming in from this side, but I will just put you down in the middle. You don't know where Kinless and the Kenkus were at this moment, but you guys are finally in a town. What do you guys?
I mean, I'll keep my ear out for anyone mentioning another Hawameke
Nice.
coming through.
I mean, I'm fairly sure he'd probably, stay, I don't know, somewhat closer to, the edge of the town where we came in. But whatever.
Yeah.
I will ask the 2 new members of the group who can drive. Who knows how to operate a vehicle.
I do.
Okay.
Good, because I don't.
Wolfwife's gonna write on their notepad, watch NASCAR.
Kind of put my hand up, finger up, God. It's kind of pinch the bridge of his nose.
Man, I might have a good gif for that. Hold on.
Yeah, but no, I can drive, straight up.
Mm.
You can drive straight up? I haven't mastered that ability yet. I usually drive horizontally.
Oh, you can drive straight up. I'm just, I can't do it for very long.
Eventually.
I kind of tap someone's shoulder walking down the street and ask them if there's a vehicle dealership in town.
You talk to a tiefling. He looks at you. He begins to ponder, and he's like, I tried the Eden Guard guy, but not around here. Sorry.
But nobody's selling anything?
Not the vehicles you're looking for, I don't think. Unless you want the
Well, we did.
physical wheel bikes.
I mean, physical wheel bikes are still quicker than walking. But worst case scenario, we'll get one bike and maybe a wagon.
I don't know where they sell wagons, but a bike store. I think I've seen one in the upper district, but
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Noreen.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say your name right this time?
Yes.
Okay, Noreen, yeah.
Mhm.
So, I'm assuming you don't know how to ride a bike.
I was in the process of learning how to drive a motorcycle when we were before we had to leave.
Okay, right. So, we'll get the wagon for you. Or maybe some rollerblades.
Is it?
We'll see whatever one's cheaper.
Yes, they are. The bikes, are they gonna be motorbikes or pedal bikes?
Whatever's cheaper.
they don't got motorbikes here. I only seen the wheel bikes. The
Yeah.
old fashioned
I mean,
ones.
I'm
Bikes have wheels.
or pick up how to ride a pedal bike pretty quicker than a motorbike at least.
Yeah,
We'll get you one with training wheels.
yeah, they're in the upper district. They don't got those
All
fancy
right.
ones though. They don't got them here.
Oh, say, does this place have internet?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I want to go to the city. I want to start my career. But,
Alright
I'm just
then.
stuck making videos. Not even the library has them, which is just unfortunate.
How does one make videos? How do you distribute the videos?
I gotta go to the city every time.
I was gonna say, he makes them, distribute them.
Like broadcast
Yeah,
television.
I was making sure he wasn't like just passing out cassette tapes.
Is that so bad?
Is there not like broadcast television or a cable out here? Like people don't have a radio?
They do have radio, but more the streaming
Why
services.
don't they have broadcast?
The streaming services require internet.
Yeah, but you could just use broadcast television. That goes over radio waves.
Yeah, but what he's doing, it doesn't seem to be.
Whatever.
Directly.
Also, I don't know if radio waves are a thing. Like, remember, all this stuff is technically magical.
You just said there was radio.
Well, if it's magic radio, that could work completely different than how we know it.
I don't know if it's magic radio. It could be normal.
It
radio.
is
it
not magic radio.
Yeah, it's just normal radio.
Then why is there? Then what the crap do I use?
You use the internet.
I don't know.
A
iPad
Samsung?
2.
You have a smartphone. You use the internet.
Yeah, but Craig phone.
I'm a technomancer. Like, I'm just a bit confused as to like what's magic and what's technology now, because I thought when we first discussed it, there kind of wasn't a distinction.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps it's gotten to the stage where technology is ubiquitous with magic.
Yeah.
thought it
Radio though, is different. Like, they're using old technology. The towns haven't advanced much.
I mean,
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, most people don't have phones, and like they didn't have phones in Aberdeen, and there was no like yellow pages or anything like that.
Okay. I thought the world was like a bit more like modern and advanced than I thought it actually is.
I mean, in the cities it is.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, first things first, we gotta find Kinless and the Tenkus. We gotta, get some, to see how much the bikes are, and, yeah, and maybe, get a hotel or something to stay.
Mm-hmm.
How's everyone doing on money?
Walleye does not answer your question.
I think I'm doing all
I can help purchase bikes if the party needs.
Alright, awesome, because I'm kind of strapped for cash right now.
Yeah, I got a couple hundred gold, so.
Fear not, small friend, I shall help.
Jay bought everyone bikes before we had to leave them at the mill.
We didn't leave them at the mill, we rode those bikes and then got shot at.
And then you left the bikes.
Okay, we left them in the middle of the street.
Yes.
Mine was left at the mill.
Alright, first things first, Kinless, price of bikes, hotel. I assume all the people with the money can go after the bikes and the motel. And I guess, you and me, Walleye, we can go look for Kinless.
They shrug and just kind of walk next to you.
Quick question: How long are we going to drag Kinless along in our travels? Because we kind of just like ran into him.
I don't even know who the guy is.
He was going to go back and grab our stuff from the.
Yeah.
Can Kinless drive? He might be able to bring us one of the motorcycles.
From what you know, nope.
Okay.
As far as Walleye is concerned, Kinless is just like another part of the group because they're just kind of there when they show
Yeah,
up.
they're.
So,
Yeah. Plus, I told Kinless to assume we were dead if we didn't contact him.
Yeah.
So, we gotta follow up with him. That's the polite thing to do.
Cool. So, whoever is looking for Kinless, make me investigation check. Either both of you
Alright.
or like with one with advantage.
okay. Hack and slash. What's your modifier for investigation?
6.
I'm giving you help.
Alright.
You get advantage.
Let me just hit the little advantage button and then click investigation. 22.
You actually find him relatively quick. It takes you like 10-15 minutes. And you find him by himself just walking the streets looking around. And he notices you. And he says, "Oh, hello, Narine's friends. I forgot your names. Did you find the things?"
I'm gonna write on my notepad. Found them. Crushed with big rock.
Yeah. We found the extra planular smoked cats.
Oh,
And we did
okay. That's
Yep.
good, right?
I think they were coming out of a portal-y thing. But fortunately, Jay broke that down. So so that portal's out of commission for now.
Are they animals?
No.
Oh, okay.
They flip back in the pages a couple things, and where the big circled smoke monster's at.
Oh,
Yes. How much do you know about extraplanar entities?
nothing. I don't even
Right,
know
so,
much
Rest
about
out
them.
nothing.
Right, so for what I've been told from Noreen and her friends, they're not natural.
Okay.
Right. Come on with us. We're going to see if we can get some bicycles to, expedite our route down to Battle East.
Oh, all right.
Do you know how to ride a bike?
I do not.
Okay, well, you can be in the wagon with Noreen.
Okay. He follows you. The other two, you guys are looking for bikes. Cool.
And as we're like going up towards it, I'm keeping an eye out for like hotels, inns, anything like that.
Gotcha.
Motels.
You do find one. Make me investigation check. Again, both of
Okay.
you or one with advantage.
I got 0 investigation.
I have a +7.
All right, have advantage.
Nice.
Crit.
A
lot of crits
You
today.
find within 30 seconds or however long it takes you to get to the upper district, right over here, you find a bike shop right next to an inn.
Cool.
Convenient.
Very convenient.
Easy.
Are you
You want to get the bikes? Then I'll go check into the inn.
Yeah.
cool? Let's do bikes first. You see an old halfling. He has a pretty big mustache. They're kind of like they're handlebars, and they're like a head long each, like on each side.
His mustache?
Yeah, like it protrudes outward a lot. This guy has a very fancy mustache.
It makes sense that the guy selling bicycles would have a handlebar mustache.
He sees you coming. He's like, "Welcome, welcome. What can I help you with?"
6 bicycles, please.
6? Oh, you got 6 butts? You got
What?
6 butts?
6.
Butts? Ass?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he sees that you didn't really respond to his joke well, and he just goes on.
I will amend that. It is a very enthusiastic yes.
He still feels pretty
Not like
awkward.
Rick Dickens' Man About
He
Town.
feels a little awkward. He says, what kind? The green, red. What?
Get blue if I have it.
I'll get one of as many colors as you have, up to 6.
Like multicolor?
Like a red, a green, a yellow, blue. I don't know if you have
We have
purple.
red, and that's it.
Do you have blue?
You want 6 red bikes?
Sure.
Okay, give me 1 second. Within a matter of a few minutes, he gets all of them. You think from his basement, because he's going down. The rest of the store though, it's like a little shop. There's like a bike or two mounted like on the walls. And the rest of it seems to be like cleaning and like maintenance supplies. But yeah, in a few minutes he gets all the bikes. He seems a little strong, but he's a halfling. He can't really hold the bikes well, so he has to do it one at a time.
I would
But yeah,
imagine.
he brings
Yeah.
the bikes out. Here you go. 60 gold.
I will hand him the money and
Thank you. Watch your ass. Says.
kind of do like a lot of drum. Just ba-da-ba,
Bye.
ba-ba-bye. So 60,
60,
right?
yeah.
Alright, me to 98.
Noreen, you see the inn that is right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
You go inside. You see you don't really see anything at the moment, but you see a bell that looks
Mhm.
to be rung in case someone's not there.
All right. Well, if nobody's there, I'll ring the bell and take a look around.
It takes a few minutes, but you hear a voice running to the counter. Yes, how can I help you?
How much is a room?
But how many? You one?
No, I have some friends with me. How many beds to a room?
How many friends?
There's what?
Six.
Six of us total.
So 5 friends.
Yes, me and 5 friends.
Okay. Two beds to a room.
Okay. So 3 rooms?
3 rooms.
Mhm.
5 gold.
Yeah. Do you five
Yeah.
gold?
A room.
Oh, 5 gold
Yeah.
per room. So 15?
15.
Yeah. I'll book 3 rooms. I'm not sure. I'm assuming we'll be on our way tomorrow, but if not, we'll let you know.
You stay tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Okay. You want
Was that the same guy?
Yes.
Cool.
You want me to show you to your room?
Yes, please.
Okay. You see that this building is a lot more horizontal than vertical, and there seems to be exactly 3 rooms.
Yep. Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. Do you have keys for us?
No.
Okay. I think I remember somebody in our party has alarm.
Like phone?
Now, don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
You keep quiet. It's too loud.
We'll be quiet.
Where are you from?
I say not knowing for sure how quiet everyone will be.
Where are you from? Yeah.
Me? I'm from the Marasa, off the coast of Battle East.
You from Battle East?
From that direction, yes.
East?
Yes, east.
Ah. They like fight.
Yes. Yes, they
You
do.
like fight?
On occasion.
You know fight here.
I will.
Alright.
Don't worry. I know how to. I know it's not that big of a thing in the small towns.
Okay. He puts a thumbs up. And then he presumably goes back to his basement. So you guys eventually meet up. Are you guys doing anything for time being? Or
Dibs on the first shower, bath, or whatever.
I'm putting training wheels on the bikes for those that need it.
gotcha. What about you, Walleye? What are you doing?
I don't know what Walla's doing. They're probably just immediately going to the hotel room.
Gotcha. Noreen?
I guess I'll be practicing with my new training wheel bike.
Gotcha. Cool.
Oh yeah, you and Kinless.
If you guys
Yeah, the two
Oh,
of
I
us.
didn't buy Kinless the bike.
You bought
you
six
bought
bikes.
6 bikes.
I
You
did.
did.
One for
Yes.
Julius, one for Noreen, one for me, one for Walleye, one for Caspian.
Hack and slash.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't mind, I will probably end the session here, but we can
Okay.
throughout the week we can talk about downtime and what you guys want to do.
Mhm.
Other than that, that is where we're going to leave off.